Which, by the way, I did not expect. I expected this to go very badly. Still could go very badly, but... You are now watching Farming with Duffy Ag. Before we get into today's video, appreciate everybody getting boxes out. Friday, should have 80% of my boxes shipped. International boxes, shipping on Monday. Takes a little bit more work to get boxes shipped international, so Canada, Australia, anywhere in the Europe. So I appreciate you guys being patient. I'm going to show you guys something. I'm up in the air. Drop a comment. Probably going to throw it on. So we do have some white t-shirts that came in. Duffy Ag in white. American flag. I like them. I think they pop real well. I'm not a white fan, but hey, if I'm going out, I'm probably going to wear this. It looks crisp. Also, I did get sweatshirts. Everybody's asking on sweatshirts. I did get sweatshirts. I got them for VIPs, people who help me out, people who drive truck, myself. So I got Gildan sweatshirts, Gildan sweatshirts, which these are Gildan. The shirts are actually made in Nicaragua. But all the printing stuff like that, that's just the source of it. In the future, maybe I'll try to find a source of just American shirts, but the quality is really there. The printing's actually done in California. The artwork guy and the printing guy, they're buddies. So when they needed to make some changes to adjust it to make it fit the shirt better, that was an easy fix, and that's what I wanted the whole time. So I do really like it on the white. It just pops. So Gildan sweatshirts, lighter weight, still have the American flag on the back. Same thing. Killing it. So this is more of a sweatshirt that I would get greasy, not care about as much. Carhartt sweatshirts. I got some Carhartt sweatshirts. They say Carhartt on the left. They're not the heavy Carhartt sweatshirts, but they're light enough that you can still work in them and be comfortable. Pocket, everything else like that. Of course, there's going to be a price difference between these two. I guess you'll have to check the site. I'm going to throw them up. This stuff will definitely be pre-order. I have a few of these shirts in extra larges and, or no, 2X and large. So they will be available right away. And of course, we got all the black shirts still in. Hats, small hats, I'm waiting on them. They're going to be here beginning of next week, and all the small hat orders are going to go out. So once I get boxes shipped, we've been good. It's just getting me the product. So I got a ton of extra stuff coming in. I just put an order in for all sorts of more shirts, so I always have stuff on hand. And like I said, more white shirts and sweatshirts. So sweatshirts are going to be pre-order only as of right now. I don't have any on hand really. I got some Gildan ones. So if I get an order and I have one, I'll put it right in. Otherwise, you got to think ahead that these might not get to you before Christmas. I'm waiting, and I'm going to keep you posted once the vendor actually tells me what it is. But yeah, so I do like these Carhartts. I wear a heavier Carhartt. That was my Dealer Valve Carhartt. You just get a little hot working in them. Maybe at some point we'll get real heavy Carhartts. But I'd put this as like a medium Carhartt. It's not their lightest weight. This is a little lighter. But you can't beat a Carhartt. Let's see. Carhartt's also made in Honduras. Well, no, this is Nicaragua, I think. Yep. No, that's Honduras. The shirts are Nicaragua. So even Carhartt, who you thought was an American product, but can't beat a Carhartt. They're nice. So figured I'd let you guys know. So go check the store. I'll throw the whites up, and you can pre-order for this. If the white size if I don't have the white size in your size, you'll be pre-ordering for it. But black shirts are all in, and orders will be going out. As you see, I got a whole pile of orders here. Keep in mind, I'm just one guy and a dog right now, so Appreciate it. Let's dive into today's video though. Welcome back to the channel. So we got 2 pieces of the tractor. Really would like to make it complete. I got 0 help today. It's a rainy Friday afternoon. We're still gonna give it a send and try to get it together because I'm getting really tired of looking at that. And it does say we're supposed to get like 1 to 2 inches of snow. I got like 200, maybe 230,000 gallons to spread based on what I looked at in the tank. And we got to get that empty before winter. So having this together is a priority, not only because we need it to chisel plow, because the 6155 does not like chisel plowing, but it's nice to have in case I get that thing stuck. With the truck, yeah, we got to do some work on the live floor, well, the chain floor. Nothing too crazy. I've messed around with them before. I know where to get the links, but we got to get these cross members because we'll replace all of them. I was missing some. There's only a little bit of grass right in the back here, but that is in there pretty freaking well. As you see, it's all bent out. So we got to do that. We do got to get this started and get it out of the way so that we can roll that in there. We almost caught Yanko in a belly roll. So we don't have that much stuff that really has to go on. It's just some of it's a struggle, like getting this on, getting that on, getting the full front clip on. That's all a struggle by yourself. But my goal is get the front clip on, get everything wired, plumbed, which isn't really that much. Put a fuel tank on this one side, which draws the fuel. Get it started, make sure it engages, does everything the way it should, and then we'll be good. Should be that. So we got to get the mini loader too. We'll let that air up, get warmed up. That thing starts great now. So when I first bought that truck, it took forever to start. They had a fuel line that was all plugged, messed up, return line or something, so it would drain down. It had a small crack, I think it was what it was. So we fixed that, and honestly, that truck starts really good. A lot of people asked about seeing the silage in previous videos, where it's going, how it's getting packed. If I'm not doing it, I can't really just be like, hey, here it is. But with that being said, there's the pile. So I started real nice, packing like this and going up and over, and then as it came out, it got spread out wider. So there is a chunk of feed here. We wanted it higher, but we couldn't do it as a little slope. So they're actually currently coming back here and feeding, and we're feeding very little to our heifers. But as you see, it gets a good amount of feed right up into there. So we packed up against the side, and we were trying to get it there. We really got to narrow this pit up and make one more pit, and then we'll be back in a better boat. But good amount of feed there. That's all going to go to heifers and dry cows. It did test. Let me pull the test up. You coming? You coming? He like waits and waits and waits. Oh, there's another. What are you doing? You getting soaking wet today? Been drizzling all day. Let me show you, see what the test is. As I'm sitting here, I went to pull it up, and I actually got the feed sheets because I reached out to the nutritionist this morning and said, hey, can we start feeding that pile? Since as you see, it's in the way. So crude protein on that, this stuff was 7%. As we thought, the stuff's like 55 days since last cut. And the reasoning behind that, we got into corn, stuff got wet, and then nobody really had any motivation to want to cut anymore. But the fact that feed's short, feed availability to buy is low, but it was 45% dry matter, so it's drier than it should be, which we feed a wetter ration, so that is okay. So it's going to heifers and dry cows, but overall it's they sent it in as a corn silage test instead of a grass silage test, which they just had to check the box. They checked the wrong one. But so that will start getting fed out, and then that will mean we'll slow down on feeding our corn, because we always burn through one or the other, and that's why I'm trying to grow more feed. That's why I'm trying to do cover crop. But here's what we've used so far on corn. So what are we? We're 2 months in on corn. So not as much, but we're short on haylage. But we'll go get the tractor. I don't know if this is gonna go well or bad. And I know a lot of people say, oh, you gotta find some help, you gotta do this. And I know there's people that reach out and say, hey, we'll offer to help. The problem is my schedule. I don't know when I'm actually gonna be working on stuff. And I bounce around, and like at any moment I could get a call and have to go and go do something else. So me having help and having help that knows what they're doing, that I can leave on their own, is very challenging. And I'm not a full-time, I don't need somebody full-time. I could really use like a retired truck driver that isn't afraid of like doing odd tinkering jobs. But alrighty, let's go move that. See if we can, actually I'm gonna move that right into here, so I don't know why I parked right here. Having a moment. Too much turkey yesterday, so I hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving if you're from the States. Yeah, it's always nice. It was a decent day. Today's a rainy day, and we're supposed to start getting into snow, so we might be done with good days till the spring. I'm not a big fan of snow. I know I live in the wrong place for it. So when you get two people here, you can lift up on this, and then I could drive underneath and pick it up. I had that tire holding it, so I had to go get the other skid steer to hold the back down so that I could go underneath it. This is rather inconvenient. I can't see a damn thing, but try not to bend, break, destroy anything. It's probably not going to go well. Appreciate everybody who's writing in the comments right now that they come help me. See what we got right now. Alrighty. Wow. So that's got to be up there, so we're way off, so we got to back up some, curl it up. Thought I had more space in this last time. I thought we did. Let's give it a go. I got it blocked. I don't like doing this stuff by myself. Gotta get it turned though, that's the issue. I don't know how I'm gonna turn it. Oh, my block just fell out. That's not a good sign. Did make it this far. So now the hard part. This has got to slide right up in between here, which we are crooked right now, and then these pieces have to go in between this. So I'm not sure how we're gonna do that. And then what else we got going on here? Yeah. Oh yeah, plus this all pivots, so you got to make sure you're pivoting right. So see how we're tight right here? Maybe if I block this side, I'm pretty close up in the front. Oh. Yeah, not ideal. Not freaking ideal. we got going on is it's tight, and I can't see where it's tight by being in the cab trying to get out. I have a feeling I gotta run these up and over or something. I forget how that ran, but I'm thinking these are sitting too low still, so we'll jack it up some more. It looks like it's sloping too much and it's just binding itself up. We got it this far, which, by the way, I did not expect. I expected this to go very badly. Still could go very badly, but we're at least this far. Let's see where we're at. We got some holes going on in here, so this has to go up a little bit, or we got to go up with this. I'm not really sure. I don't think we can go up at all with that. Let's see what we can pry on. 2 machines, 1 person, almost a full tractor. So got everything in here. It took a little bit to line up. I think we're good as far as like this drain line. That was one of my concerns, but I think it's, there it goes. Yeah, we're good. That runs down and around. So we got fuel tanks to put on, straps, cables, and then we can start it. We're not gonna put anything on up top. We're just gonna run it, make sure we're okay. Reminder, those 3 bolts on either side that go right to the motor, do those first. I did all these and then it fought me, so I had to loosen all of these up, and then they slid right in nicely. Big plane. Starting to rain, which isn't good. Starting to get dark. I don't know what time it is. 4 o'clock. So both sides, I just gotta put these bottom ones on and then probably call it a day. So I'm pretty smoked from that. I gotta go actually do something as far as my work job. Dealership job. I got a teat cleaner plunger that's, I think the housing's cracked. I don't know. Maybe I'll take you along for that. So yeah, this is gaining. I didn't think we'd make it this far today, but that was good. I'll drop the jacks out so we look pretty good, or we'll at least drop them down. Pick up my mess that has to get put away, get the equipment put away. Tomorrow we'll get this running, and then I got to dive into hauling manure. Depends how wet it is. It is sprinkling right now. We got to start hauling manure because winter is coming. Yeah, 3 days till December. Spreading manure in the cold is not very fun. So appreciate you guys watching, liking and subscribing, being part of the channel. Don't forget, merchandise, pre-order for sweatshirts. I've had a lot of people hit me up that say, we want sweatshirts, let us know. So I'm gonna have to pre-order everything, and I think I'll run out even if I pre-order, but at least I can keep moving ahead. So yeah, those will be in the store at duffyag.com, link down in the bio, in the description down below. But you guys are making this all happen, so I keep getting videos out to you and keep hooking up the merch and whatnot. Oh, and here comes Yanko. Yanko went in the house. I don't know what he was doing, because of all the support from you guys. So let's see, where you at? What are you doing? You came back? You've been in the house. Were you sleeping? Did you go to sleep? Yeah, gloomy days, but appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys on the next one.